the first time, seems it never ends. Double nickels on your dime. I thought we were friends. I guess it just depends who you ask. These feelings tend to leave me with a hole in my chest.
Hello, my name is Blue Kool-Aid Man, and this is Vblog Cast number 3, I believe. Yeah, number 3. And I do news, reviews, previews, and what I do. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna start out with is some previews. There's a movie that's gonna be coming out with, what's his name? Guy from Transformers and Even Stevens. And at Eagle Eye, it's about like some person calls him and then like puts him in jail because he put stuff in his house, and then gets him out of jail, and like they have to tell him what to do, and then some other lady. So that movie looks kind of cool. And then there's The Island show that's gonna be coming out in the fall, which is Railroad Roaders Challenge number 16. And they're on an island, and they have to like, it's kind of like Survivor-ish, I guess, and stuff. Yeah, I guess. Okay, and now let's do some rumors. There's a rumor that Microsoft is making a motion sensor controller like the Wiimote, and the rumor that they're making like little avatar people things that's like Mii's, so they're pretty much just trying to beat Nintendo, except with good games. Okay, and yeah, got a new haircut. Probably gonna cut it right after this, so pretty much a waste of time. Yeah. So for reviews, I've got Okami and UT3, Unreal Tournament 3, and then I got Stop Loss for a movie, and I got a couple shows. It's not really reviews, just, yeah. So for Okami, you're this little wolf guy that comes back after saving like the Chinese people back a whole bunch of centuries ago, and then you get resurrected because the evil comes back out. And then you have a little reflector thing on your back, which lets you do calligraphy, which like slices people and like creates trees and shit. And so, I don't know, it's kind of weird. You fight with swinging the Wiimote, and then you do the calligraphy with holding B and pressing A and stuff, and it's, I don't know, it's kind of cool. And then, I don't know, I'm not that far into it, but I just got like the gist of it to do a review, and it's pretty good fighting, pretty good story. Cutscenes are kind of long. Graphics are pretty good for the Wii. Yeah, sound has pretty good music, except when you encounter like a new creature or like there's a sign or something, because it's in Japanese, so you have to like go up to it and read it and stuff, which isn't too good because then you can't really like understand. Yeah, so out of all that, I give it about an 8 out of 10. Yeah. And Unreal Tournament 3, it's like the old Unreal Tournaments, like 2004 and stuff, and Quake. It's nothing like Call of Duty. It's all about like instant action and stuff. Power-ups, shields, damage amplifiers. So, out of all that, furious stuff. Yeah, so I give it about an 8.5, because I didn't get to play it. I'm just reading off of the screen, because my Xbox is still broken. I got the box, haven't sent it in yet. Yeah, so 8.5 out of 10. And now for my movie, I seen Stop Loss, which is a movie about soldiers that are in war, and then they come back from war, and they have to deal with like the post-mortem stress disorder or some shit like that. And then one of them gets stop lost, and he's supposed to be sent back to Iraq or Afghanistan, and he decides not to go. So then he goes AWOL, and then another one decides to join sniping school because I don't know why. And the other one, which is another one of the three best friends that all went into war, he like, I don't know, he like kills himself. He shoots himself in the head and stuff. Yeah, but it was a good movie, and it gives you facts about the war and about stop loss stuff, and yeah, so I give it about a 8 out of 10. Now, for shows, there was 2 finales that I seen this week, and what was on Sunday? Oh yeah, next food. No, I already said that one. Yeah, 2 finales. On Tuesday, there was the Hell's Kitchen finale, Petroza versus Christina. They had to do their whole menu and everything. They had to finish their kitchens, and then they had their teams. They had to pick the last 2 at the beginning, and Petroza decided to pick Jen, which gave Christina Matt. And then they did everything, the whole cooking and shit and stuff. And then Christina, some people sent back her food because they said it was still cold and stuff. So then that was like the only bad thing really, except for Matt was acting like a giant bucket the whole time. And then on Petroza's side, everything went pretty good for him, I guess, except he was being slow most of the time, and Jen was being a giant bucket. And she asked for a reference from Gordon Ramsay, even though she sucks at life really hard. And yeah, so in the end, they had the door opening thing, and Christina's the one who won. Yeah, he said that she won mostly because she has more potential in the long run, and Petroza, he's older, and I think it's because Petroza's like about to die. Because he's so old. But yeah, and then yesterday was the Real World Hollywood finale, and they had, at the beginning there was at the bar, and then Dave was like talking to some girl, and I guess her boyfriend came over and punched him in the face, and then Dave just left, and everybody left, and then they were standing outside talking, and then some guy came out and just like flipped him on his head, and then Bree just started punching him. Yeah, it was pretty funny. And then they had they were practicing for improv, and then they had they had some flashbacks over to Joey in Chicago and everything, and see how he was doing. And then Sharna went and talked to him about going to Improv Chicago, and then she said that he can come to Hollywood. So then he came to the roommate's final performance, and then they did pretty good considering that it was their final thing, and they were just in it for a short amount of time. But besides that, Nick, Kim, and Sarah went to Access Hollywood to interview a model that was hosting Crowned show. I don't know. Yeah. And then Sarah did good. Nick did alright, and Kim did terrible and she said she doesn't want to do it anymore. And then everybody decided to... And then everybody went home and packed their bags. And then they all left one at a time. First... what's her face? Whoa. That black girl, the new girl, I've completely forgot her name. Brittany, Nick, Dave, and then Sarah, and then Kim, and then Will and Bree decided to just run around the house touching everything because they said it was good luck. Yeah. And then Janelle came and picked up Will, and then Bree left last. And then the finale is Saturday at 2 o'clock. And yeah, so this gotta go to the dentist today. But for next week, I will have, for my next Vblog Cast, which is probably going to be Monday, I'll have first episode of Big Brother 10 is coming up, and then The Mole is also coming up, and then there's going to be a new show, G's to Jazz.